Welcome back, guys, to the final episode of I Spoiled It. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to spoil it for you. This is the final episode. I'm so sorry. There's no more after this. Previously, we beat Herodotus, the giant gelatinous cube of death. It wasn't a cube though. I wish it was, that'd be so good. The most feared creature in all of D&D, the giant gelatinous cube. But instead we're versing a papa. Oh my papa, to me you were so wonderful. Oh my papa. I do show off some pretty sweet things in this video, not just the final boss and the end credits. Although that does happen. There's a lovely great thing that I did at the end. Here we go, whack whack whack. I don't believe I beat him on this run. Fairly sure I don't anyway. Gotta love time stop. Time stop. And time on. I feel I could beat this guy if I could just get over the top of him. But, nope, I can't. You are no good. Here we go, attempt number 2. It's actually attempt number 4, because I edited a little bit out there. You won't notice because you're a silly Billy. Oh wait, I just told you. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Oh well. Spoiler alert, this run goes terribly anyway, this attempt. Johannes! My grandfather! I suppose I should probably explain the plot finally. Basically, in this game, you've been trying to get to the end room, which is this room. At the start of the game, you're playing Johannes, and you're confronting your father. That was the guy who was in the journal all those times. Which I kind of stopped reading because it was boring, and then I prefer to do a full summary here. So, Johannes, in the beginning, entered this temple because he wanted to find a cure for his father, who for some reason was in the temple already, the castle I mean, and Johannes beats the castle, essentially. Over, I think, it was like a year, because it seemed like he was in there a lot longer than these guys were, because these guys died pretty much straight away, but, you know. But he's been there for about a year, and goes fighting the monsters, and he finally kills all the monsters. Now I don't mean all the bosses, because he didn't beat all the bosses. He just beat all the monsters in the area, and then ended up here and comes to the throne room where he sees his father at the fountain of youth drinking from it, and he goes, "You weren't sick, you were all just not wanting us to succeed you just wanted to be all greedy for yourself." So Johannes decides he'll go he'll kill his father because he's ruthless. That was a pretty good dodge I did there. So he did, and then he went crazy when you came here, and he was like, "I'm gonna fight you, bitch, because I'm clearly in the right here. My father was a bitch, so I'm gonna be a bitch to you." And your whole family's been striving to get this cure to relieve your family name after they know they killed you. Your family killed the king, or so I know your family got banished at some point. I can't remember if it was before Johannes got banished or after the king died. I'm not sure. Basically just trying to get your crown back. And you finally meet Johannes, and Johannes is like, nah, I don't want to die, I want to live forever. And he quotes all the monsters that you beat. He goes, unlike them, I'm actually going to live forever. And I'm going to spend my time with you. Now, I can't remember if this was the one I beat the boss on or not. I think it might. And then once you beat him the first time, like I've done a few times here, this first form. He goes, this isn't even my final form. And he merges with the fountain by destroying it, so he's the final creature. So, presumably those other bosses you first were all human at one stage. Possibly. I can't be 100% sure on that. They might not have been. Oh, time stop. Will I be able to clutch it out? So close, so close. Boom! Down to 0 mana too. That is some clutch work. Some clutch work. You have defeated me, but at what price? I may have slain the king, but only after he betrayed his people. Ask yourself, what justice has been met? In the end, we're all guilty of the same sin. Look to your forefathers, such is the cost of unquestioned loyalty. The sun. I've forgotten how it felt. Feels. No, feels pretty much the same. And the ale peace has been brought to the world. There's no more fountain of youth. And everything's good. And we go out and we run all the way home. Well, you have to see all the kills. Skeleton, Mr. Bones, McRib, Borish and Halfus. I think it's Berith though, and Halfus. I'm terrible at reading names. Grey Knight, Grey Baron, and Gradiator. Scout, Pupil, and Visionary. Kinda like classes I know in Scouts maybe, I don't know. And Calda. Or Cardi. Kiardi. Flame Cloak, Selkirk, and Blaze Cloak. And his brothers: Frosting, Icy, Glacier, Tarot, Graviator, and Earthshaw. Barbotos and Amon. Barbotos! Zombies, Zombo, and Zombishu. Zombishu is an absolute jerk. I pass him a lot in the New Game Plus. The Mini Chant, the Mimic, and the Mimic Crush. Some paintings as well. Salon, Salos. I was surprised I didn't get to verse more of Salos, but I usually ran out of the room at him. Wrath, Rage, Fury, Ranger, Sniper, Archer. Alexander! The Puff. What was me, I swear. Corrupt Lord, Corrupt Vanguard, Corrupt Knight. Oops, my thing. Didn't mean to drop it. Boris! Oh, Bottas. A bunch of guard boxes and Planky and Planky? I don't know. Bud. Plantite. Flower, come on. Flowermon, I mean. Flower, come on. Flower, come on. Ah. Charite, Pyrite, and Infernite. And Podstillion. First him in the last video. It was pretty crazy. And here we go to these guys who swung balls and chains around. Much like a wife, am I right? That was terrible. You should feel bad for laughing at that joke. All of you. All one of you. Ninja, Nimpo, and Nimpojo! Bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. No, it's Blooposaurus Rex. Herodotus! Slain 32, because he split up that many times. Now 32 is a multiple of 2, did you know that? Which means he was split up 2, 4, 8, 16, 32? Is it 5 times? I'm pretty sure it's 5 times. Yeah, 5 times. Johannes! And the fountain. And cue credits. Developed by Celador Games. Design and story by Teddy Lee, Kenny Lee, and Jimmy Lee. It's actually Gobo Kotaki. I do like because you're running constantly back in the background. It's alright. It's alright. Nice. Nice. Very nice. He runs for a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. But he's running for all those areas that you remember. He's in the Mida right now. He was in the forest before. Now for some reason he went to the depths. I mean, I can't bother remembering his name. I'm just gonna call it the depths because I like Binding of Isaac. And now we're outside. Crazy! And here's our castle! It's so big and shiny! Thanks for playing with your total of 119 children and 12 hours and 29 minutes of playtime. Press enter to exit. And now we have Rogue Legacy New Game Plus. Yeah, gonna show you my upgrades quickly. It's quite a bit different from when it was before. I maxed out bounty though, that's a big thing. Not very much unlocked. Don't worry, that changes very, very soon when I do my special ending to this video. That's right, special ending. Here's all the things I've unlocked. It's quite a lot. I've actually unlocked them all. I have actually 100% this game unlocked every single thing, every single upgrade. I spent ages on it. Ages. I won't actually show you that because it was just something I did while I was waiting to do something else, and I was just like, I want to play Rogue Legacy, so I played Rogue Legacy, and it was fun. But I think I'm in New Game Plus 5 right now. This is New Game Plus, and I'm in New Game, which means I'm beating the game an additional 5 times. And oh, we just had a time skip. Ah shit. And I've just, this time skip pretty much means I chopped out my first stuff in New Game Plus. It's been after New Game Plus for ages. As you can see, I got some pretty sweet ass stats. Quite a lot of HP, quite a lot of mana right now. That's because I'm a lich, and I've pretty much beaten every single monster in the game. Here we are in the castle, it seems. I'm fairly sure I'm going towards the boss room though. Here we go, is the boss room. I'm Dwarf Lich, by the way, just so you know. And this is going to be a boss run. I'm going to beat all 4 bosses in one life. If I fail, it's going to be gay. Oh, those backward shots. They're so crazy. They're everywhere. Boom! Boss number 1 down. Pretty easy when you got super crazy stuff like I do right now. Trust me, I did a lot of grinding to get this far. I'm pretty sure at this point I have magic damage fully up and maybe strength fully up too. I'm not sure about the strength being fully up, but I got magic fully up, definitely. Wrong teleport was silly duffer. This is the right teleport. Every single monster has actually been beaten before doing this boss run, so you missed out on quite a lot, and you should be glad you missed out on that quite a lot. Here's the special strategy that I use for Alexander the Puff. I picked Lich, because Lich is awesome, and he's got the best spell in the world. Every time he summoned those minions, I shot my birdies at him. Like whenever he did that attack, I would shoot my birdies, but I didn't do it there because I hadn't decided that at the time. I got hit. It's pretty boring, boss Alexander. Say Caldi was slightly more entertaining. Oh, getting pretty low on the HPs. But he's dead. Boss number 2 down. 2 more to go. Well, 4 more to go really, if you consider final boss like 2 in the end. Do 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 do. Bing. Now to move on to the Mida or the tower. I went here so I get some more mana. I'm going to be versing Pons Azilion. Right now I'm showing off that I actually did. Every single room is explored and beaten. Showing on the map there. Not going to destroy that just yet. I'm just apparently I'm checking for health in this Land of Darkness. Not the depths that I kept using. Oh, and I'm going to be versing this before Pons Azilion. Herodotus, the Infinite. This is actually a fairly awesome fight, because you just get to the point where you just spam these shit. I can't remember if I have PAD. I'm pretty sure I have PAD. Dwarfism and PAD, I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, I pretty much just ran away and used my crows constantly against this boss. It works so well. See? Boss number 3 down. Considered... Oh no, I don't have PAD. Considered by most to be the hardest boss in the game. Even harder than the final boss, just slightly. But he's beaten. And I'm just about full HP too. A little bit low on mana, but that's forgivable. More strength and a little more mana, that's pretty good pick up. I'm gonna grab this mana here quickly, and then I'm gonna head over to Pons de Leon. This Pons de Leon fight is actually quite good, because I just spam crows at him and he dies, because I have so much mana. How much mana you say? A button, also known as 887. That's quite a lot. Oh, we finally get to hear the best music, not sped up. As you can see, I'm barely fighting him, and it's pretty much all crows. And that's boss number 4 down. And now we're up to the final boss. Sorry, I'm not talking right now. My headset's screwed up, so I can't quite hear the sound properly. There we go, I fixed it. Here we go, Johannes. Again, we'll see literally just a spam of crows. That'll be a pretty good book for the next Song of Fire and Ice. You know, the spam of crows. Let's have a Song of Storms, a spam of crows. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. And Johannes level 1 dead. And what's exceptionally good about Johannes is he drops a lot of meat and mana, and when you have maxed potions and you have a lot of HP and a lot of mana, it becomes ridiculously OP, because whenever you pick up one you get like 200 HP back and 200 mana back, and it's so good. So I literally just won it. Oh, it's only 100 and 140 mana. Basically I just spam my shit on him and he dies. And in the end, that's why picking Lich Dwarfism is the best Lich. I have won, but at what price? Betrayal? No! No betrayal! I'm not sure if I'm gonna cut out some stuff here. I'm fairly sure I cut out some of the enemy list again, because I don't really want to go through that again twice in one video. I think I have the final end scene and a little bit of the next game. Oh, yep, I cut out that. Now we're just going straight to the credits, which I think I show fully all again. Kenny Lee, good job, mans. You did good. The good. I actually found this one of my more favorite games of the year, because it was a roguelike, and I like roguelikes. It's because they're easy to play by yourself and you can just constantly play them. You don't really you can watch TV and play them, because you're not really super caring if you win or lose, it's just more fun. I recommend if you have like $10, $12 to spare, just go buy it. Sean Fleming. I always hate S-E-A-N as Sean, it pisses me off. It's seen. Legacy, a plus, a 2. As you can see, oh no, I don't have magic and attack fully upped yet. As you see, I got pretty much everything else fully upped. There's just magic, attack, and crit left. And here we go. Oh, I didn't make it. Rats. My damage is now 263. I couldn't see what the crit was because of the lightning. It was like. Here we go, back into the pit. This can actually be pretty short of a run. I'm just showing you how damage. See, as you can see in New Game Plus 2, there's those enemies in the tower area, which you don't usually see. There's also those blaze locks that are usually in the forest, but they're now in the castle. In New Game Plus 5, you have enemies that you don't even see in the first game there. As you can see, those guys were usually in the castle depths. They're now here. I'm fairly sure this ends fairly. It says about 4 minutes, so strap in for 4 minutes of gameplay. Yeah. As you can see, chests now give out diamonds in the castle area, which I didn't in the New Game Plus, no, not New Game Plus 1, in just a normal game. As you see, we got those guys. That should do multi-rockets. Also, whenever you beat the game, you lose all your traits from the previous thing. That's why I'm no longer a dwarf. And whatever other ability I had. I'm pretty low to death. But I hope you enjoyed this game. I may speed up this last section so you can see me die faster. There's not really a lot to show. Oh, here we go, my equipment. Pretty cool, guys. Not sure how I'll show you my stats then, but I did. I feel like I kind of want to do like straight away a boss run again with this character. But being a dwarf actually really helps sometimes because you have like smaller hitbox, so you can dodge abilities better. Those yellow guys were normally in the tower, now they're here. A bit of a slowdown lag here right now, that's crazy. Oh, back to normal. Oh, that's pretty good crit. Pretty crit, pretty good, pretty good. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. This will be the last video. You will never have to see me do Rogue Legacy again on this channel. Yay! I wonder if I do this boss quickly. I hope I do. That'd be a good way to end the video. Just die on the boss. Come on. No, die on the boss. Fine, go to the land of darkness, which I keep calling the depths, because I'm retired like that. Oh, the pony died! It was headless, but it didn't deserve to die. It just didn't deserve it. That was a bit annoying there, Kris. Very annoying. Oh, this looks like a good death room. There's quite a bit of enemies. Guess not. Guess not. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to make a good death room, but apparently I'm just too good. Anyway, I'm pretty sure next I might play pen and paper game, like pen and paper +1. It's an alright game, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna play it or not, because it's pretty boring. It's pretty much just D&D, but single player. You get 5 characters, they insta roll, it's all automated. Oh look, there at that, and it's a pretty fun game. I don't think I'll play it as a let's play, but I'll see y'all in the next, I don't know, next something.